So if you look at a market as diverse as Washington, D.C., there's a huge home ownership gap there. And the builders still struggle not only to provide inventory, but to provide affordable inventory. So let's take a look at that. So if you look at Q1 alone this year, builders delivered 640 properties. I don't mean they starts or permits. Those were actual transactions that were sold. And if you look at what the actual real estate investor community did, if you look at all their transactions and you look at a very specific transaction that was purchased by a real estate investor, completely rehabbed, so it's a revived house, and then resold into the open market. So you look at that like a new build, like a net new piece of inventory, right? There were actually over 2,000 transactions like that for real estate investors in that same period in Q1. The real estate investors are dramatically outperforming the builders when it comes to actually delivering inventory to the Washington, D.C. area. And then if you look at the price points, I mean, the average new build that was sold in that period was about $1 million, and the real estate investors are providing properties at about $330,000. It's an amazing gap. It's a totally different category of inventory. It's actually affordable inventory, and it's what we need in that market. It's not just good for the community and the market there, but it's also good for the real estate investor because that's the market, that's the category of home that's in demand. Those are the ones that sell faster. And if you think the opportunity is not going to be there in the future, you're wrong, because if you look at Washington, D.C., that market in particular, there's almost 130,000 vacant homes in that area. There's a huge runway for investors to just continue to outperform builders just with the vacant inventory that is there, that doesn't need to be rezoned, it doesn't need to be developed. They just need to find it, revive it, and get it back on the market.